Alright guys, so today we're going to learn how to make a still air box. One of the reasons we need a still air box is because it helps to create a semi-sterile environment, but the biggest thing is it keeps the air still, so that if there's any airborne contaminants like mold spores or bacteria floating around, we can sterilize the inside of this box, and it's going to keep the air still so that we have a clean environment to work inside of. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to place my hand on the box like this. I'm going to measure out a circle about the size of my fist, like this. And then afterwards, we're going to cut these holes out. And that's mostly all there is to constructing your still air box. So now I'm going to mark out my next hole, probably about right here. About like that. I try to keep my holes evenly spaced, but if they are a little off, it's not that big of a deal. The box is still going to work just fine. It's mostly just a cosmetic issue. When I go to cut the holes out of my bin, I usually use a soldering iron because I find I don't get cracks in it that'll go up like this. Or another thing, if like you're using a saw, sometimes you can actually take a chip out of the bin, which is very annoying. You don't want that. So you can either get yourself a soldering iron, which will cut really nice holes like I'm about to show you, or another way of doing this that I've seen people do is they will actually take a can, an empty can, like a can of chicken or something, and they'll leave it on the stove until it gets really hot, and then you can press the hot can into your bin, which is also a pretty easy way to get your holes cut out of here. So when I like to cut the holes out of my bin, I prefer to do it outside in open air with a fan running behind me, and that'll help keep a lot of the fumes from getting in your face, because you really don't want to be breathing this stuff. It's really not good for you. Once we have both of our holes cut out, we can go ahead and start working on cleaning up around our holes on our bin. To do this, you're going to want to get something that's razor sharp. That way, any of the plastic that's kind of piled up around the edges, you can easily just cut that off, and it's going to make everything nice and smooth. Afterwards, you can get yourself some isopropyl alcohol or nail polish remover and start cleaning up all of your Sharpie to where you don't have any marks left over. Okay, and that's it. Now you have a small, still air environment that you can work in.